The Association of Professional Women Engineers in Nigeria, APWEN, says it is equipping young female engineers with digital tools to make the most of digitalization in business investments. Mrs. Funmilola Ojelade, president of APWEN, said this on the third day of the ongoing 2021 annual conference and meeting of the association in Abuja. The event, with the theme Women in Engineering, Driving Digital Transformation in Nigeria, is a 4-day event which began with a news conference on Monday and will end on Thursday.
This particular one that we are doing is called the Town and Gown, and it is for young engineers from penultimate university year up to 3 years post-graduation. The idea is that we want them to meet the industries and the companies, organizations that employ engineers. If you see there, we are especially the multinationals. If you see there, we have Siemens Energy, we have Guinness, we have Nigerian breweries, we have Nigecomsat is there, and we have Baker Hughes, oil and gas company. We want them to, each of the companies, to tell these young engineers how they can get employed in their organization. Do they employ female young engineers? What is the prospects of a woman engineer, if he gets employed in such a place? So those are the things they'll be talking to them about.
Dr. Magdalene Ade-Akanbi, APWEN chairman, OWERRI chapter, and the senior lecturer in the Federal University, OWERRI, said the event was meant to encourage girls.
Why we have the young girls in our midst is to encourage them to know actually that engineering is also for girls, not for the male folk only. We encourage them to take charge and to be their best in the career that they have chosen. The various fields of engineering, chemical engineering, polymer engineering, electrical engineering. These girls are super, and the sky is their starting point if actually they take up the challenge that they are there to change their world.
Mrs. Idiat Amusu, an agriculture engineer and fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, while encouraging the girls to give their chosen profession their best shot, called on the government to encourage agriculture engineers to ensure food security in the country.
Business of food production is the business of survival. For government to be able to solve the food insecurity, we have to take this business of food seriously. And to do that, we will have to need the services of the agric engineers to ensure that we have food processed and preserved for a period of time that can go around the country. There are so many issues that we need to look at. All the processes of food processing and preservation are based on engineering principle. And for us to harness this, we have to get agric engineers involved.
In separate interviews, some beneficiaries of the program expressed gratitude to APWEN for creating such an opportunity for them to be mentored by experienced hands in the profession. Ade-Akanbi, a graduate of electrical electronic engineering from the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi, was full of praise for the organizers.
I'm really grateful to APWEN. Thank you so much for this privilege. I'm glad I was here. I can't say more, but I'm really excited to be here, and I just want to say thank you, APWEN.
Ms. Chinaza Okedu, from the Federal University of Technology, OWERRI, a fourth-year chemical engineering student, said the conference was amazing.
I can say that truly this program is amazing, and I encourage all young engineers and females out there to always come for this kind of program because it will really help them motivate them in the future, because as a female engineer it's not actually easy, because there in the department the guys, they are always there, they're always trying to intimidate you, trying to bring you down, but then when you come for a program like this you find the reason to actually continue, you find the reason to build your career as an engineer.